Okay, so real quick. So we're starting to do this 10-minute video thing where I'm going to be doing videos for 10 minutes. Probably going to, get a couple of videos going today. We talk about couple of different topics. This is the topic that actually started it for everybody that don't know. This is the topic right here that made me decide to do this. I wake up this fucking morning, and I go and I'm on Instagram. Boom. I'm on Instagram, right? So I wake up this very morning, I'm on Instagram, boom. And while I'm on Instagram, I see this thing, and they show Biden, and they talk about Biden is sniffing another baby. So I'm like, Biden is sniffing another baby. Then I see the footage. Just see if I got it real quick. I'm pretty sure I got it. Biden sniffing another baby. I want to say something real quick, right? I don't want to hear all of the individuals that was telling us to go vote for Biden. With all due respect, and I like a lot of you, not just for your public persona, but personally, I like a lot of you, right? I want to say something. This is not me going at nobody. I'm not nobody to go at. If you say a thing publicly, a person could have an opinion on it, right? That's what we keep hearing. Everybody keeps coming in here and telling me about opinions all the time. So I want to say this real quick. All of this creepy shit that Biden is doing now, he was doing before. All of this creepy shit. All of this creepy shit Biden was doing now, he was doing before. Sniffing babies. Being way too friendly with children way too friendly with children. All of this stuff Biden is doing now, he was doing before. I don't know what it did. So Biden, they got a photo of Biden. He's sniffing a baby. The baby starts crying. I don't know about y'all, but when I just randomly go next to babies don't start crying. Also, does anybody have any idea why he keeps sniffing these babies? This is our commander-in-chief. I don't think people understand what the president's job actually is. The president's job is he's basically the security chief of America. You know, like wherever you work at, you got that person that's head of security. That's basically what the president is. The president is head of security for America. I think y'all have a misinterpretation of what his job is. The president does not run America. The president does not own America. The president is the highest form of leadership, of individual leadership that we have. Do not get this confused. But the judicial, the presidential, and the Congress all work. They all have the equal amount of power. Just so we can be clear, they all have an equal amount of power. I think that is lost on people. I think people just think the president is like the king or some stupid shit. So my question is this. If niggas already seen this dude running around smelling babies, because somebody explain to me how you voted for him. If you just voted for him because you didn't want Trump in office, I'm here for that. I'm okay with that. But I need you to explain to me why you voted for a man that run around sniffing babies. This dude's sniffing babies, yo. When I see a woman sniff a baby, I'm like, okay. You want to know why? Anybody want to know why women sniff babies? We don't got that many people in here, so I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm just going to tell you. Anyway, so women are genetically engineered that when they get around a baby, smelling the baby releases chemicals and shit in the woman that make her then want a baby. I'm going to say this again. Nature's a beautiful thing. Shout out to the Most High. The Most High made it so that, let's say you got a wife. You want to have kids. She busy. She don't want to have kids. Nature, the Most High has made it so that your woman just being around the baby, smelling the baby, is going to trigger her into wanting to have one of her own. That's why women smell babies. Because somebody explain to me why men smell babies. Basically, it's like a drug to women, for everybody that don't know. And I think that's why some women go through postpartum depression. Because I think some women, it has the opposite effect on. Or something could get fucked up in you because of, changes in your hormones or whatever the case is. And it might have the opposite effect on you. Because something that affects you is going to affect you. Can somebody explain to me why this dude's sniffing babies? Anybody? Anybody knows why this dude is sniffing babies? Am I the only one that thinks that this is creepy? Am I the only one that says, that's a grown man sniffing babies? I'm not voting for him. What in the hell? Am I the only one that thinks this? A grown man running around. Has anybody seen President Biden try to kiss a grown woman? Because we always see him trying to kiss kids. Has anyone seen President Biden try to kiss a grown woman? Because we always see him trying to kiss children. Anybody? What time is it? I gotta get ready to go. Anybody? I'm just asking. Has anybody seen President Biden try to kiss a grown woman? Because we always see him kissing children. I'm just asking. Anyway, so he got caught kissing the child again. I'm just talking about this subject because every time we talk about Biden, look, you can say whatever you want about me, right? You can say whatever you want about whatever my belief systems or whatever it is, but I really am right a lot. Like, I'm really right a lot. Like a lot. A lot. The Democrats are going to lose the next election. The Democrats are going to lose the next election because black people are not going to come out and vote. We're not going to have a candidate. And we're not going to believe these advocates. Watch. Nobody's going to believe the advocates. They're going to try to watch. There's going to be a whole new black people getting killed by the police thing. There's going to be a whole new black people getting arrested for no reason. A whole new black people getting abused. And they're going to try to get us to vote for a Democrat. And it's not going to work. Because the Republicans are going to have too much proof. The Republicans are going to have too much proof that when the Democrats get into office, they don't do nothing for black people. And we're getting smarter. Like, we're not really smart. Like, overall in America, like, we're probably the stupidest people. And this is not me being funny. This is just factual evidence. We're the only people in America that can't work together. We're the only people in America that spend more time trying to tear down each other than try to lift each other up. The only people. Name me another race of people that come to America. Name me another race of people on the planet that tears down themselves more than black people. Just anyone on the planet. Just name me one. I could 100% say, and this is why I can never be a racist. I could 100% say that most of the negative things that happened to me in my life came from black people, black men specifically. Almost every single thing negative that has happened to me inside of my life, outside of an action that I committed, was because of a black man. Every single time in my life that I have a problem like with a stalker or some shit like that, it's a black man. Black men hate black men more than any other race of people. And if you don't believe me, there's YouTube channels to prove it. Black men just hate black men. And if you are a black man who don't hate other black men, the black men that hate black men hate you more. And this is just a fact, man. You could do what you want with that information. I have bona fide proof of it. I have a whole YouTube channel that follows me around and do nothing at all but talk about me all day long. Grown men that I don't know. I've had a conversation with a couple of them a couple of times. Some of them I might have known for like a year or two because they was on the channel, but I don't know none of these people. None of these people can see a relative of mine and know it's them. I can't see any of these people's mother or father and know them. I can't see anything about these. I don't know. I don't know these people. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody hates black men more than black men. So that's why I don't never want to talk about racism. Because I experience racism, but I'm telling you right now, I've experienced a lot of racism. But the racism I experience is just a drop in the bucket compared to the evil that black people have done to me. This is just a fact. The drop in the bucket. Not even, it's just a drop in the bucket. Black men hate black men maybe more than anything on this planet hates anything else. And that's my opinion. And if you don't believe me, just go on YouTube. All you're going to see is black men hating other black men. And then you're going to get down to it. And it's not even, they don't even got a reason. They don't even got a reason. They just hate other black men just so they can hate other black men. They don't even got a reason. What up, Crisis Black? What up, BMF? We had 11 minutes. We're about to start up another live. We're about to get up out of here. But I don't think a lot of Jasmine says, we'll keep it going a little bit longer because y'all commenting. Jasmine says, backstage offering me, I got to take some of these roles. I keep getting roles offered to me. I got to take some. Jasmine says, I don't think a lot of people did research on Biden. I think he was trying to run for president years ago and he was saying nothing but negative things about him. Yes, this is not Biden's. I think this is not Biden's first time trying to run for president. And he's always ran for president on the same exact type of thing. I'm going to save black people, but all of his ideas hurt us. He's always trying to talk about how he's trying to save black people, but all of his ideas are basically for our subjugation. Are y'all listening to what Biden says? Biden basically says the same thing that Loki says. We need to be ruled. We're not comfortable unless we have a hand over us telling us what to do. This is literally what Loki says. You niggas voted for somebody who their whole campaign shit is based around some shit that a villain from Marvel Universe is based around the ideology. Yo, niggas literally voted for somebody whose pitch to become president is the same thing Loki says when Loki comes to fucking Earth and tries to tell the Earthlings why he should be their ruler. This shit is crazy. Shout out to all the people that was telling y'all to vote Biden. I don't know what to tell you. Go listen to what Biden says. Let me tell you what Loki says and tell me if this sounds anything like what Biden is saying. I know what's best for you. You don't know what's best for yourself. You need me to tell you what to do so you could be happy. You don't know how to be happy. You don't know what's good for you. I know what's good for you. This is what Loki is saying. Now tell me what Biden said. Crisis Black says, Biden is a known student of the former Grand Cyclops of the Klan. Laughing my ass off. Frost, you right. Biden do sound like Loki. Laughing my ass off. Remember how he sunned the black activists on that Zoom call? That's what I'm trying to tell you. He said, look, you don't know what's good for you. I know what's good for you. You cannot be happy unless you are subjugated. The only way you could be happy is if you have somebody to tell you what to do and when to do it. So you guys voted for him. That's his pitch. Literally what Loki says. And before anybody says that Loki's not really a bad guy, Loki was the bad guy in Thor 1. Loki was bad guy for parts of Thor 2. Loki was the bad guy in the Avengers. How many other series was Loki? How many other movies? Loki was the bad guy in about 4 or 5 movies. Loki was in Thor? Yeah, I said that already. That's Loki's whole pitch. That's literally what Biden says. So I need somebody to explain to me. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, we're going to get up out of here. I'm going to start up a new video. Anybody else got something to say on this? If y'all done with this, I'm going to start up a new video. Anybody got anything to say on this? Are y'all coming back for the next video? Who coming back for the next video? We're going to start another video up in about 5 minutes. Who's coming back? Shit is crazy. We start another video up in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes after this one ends. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Think about that for a minute. Loki says the same thing that Biden says. But when we see it on the big screen, we say, oh, he evil. But when we see it in real life, y'all niggas go vote for him.